like a nice old NSX. They're beautiful. They're old, but they're such a classic shape for fucking what a beautiful thing. Run on them real quick. Oh, dipping hard on that guy. He did. I'll tell you what. That even from a dig, that NSX isn't, unless it's supercharged, and even then, they're not doing much. You've got to really have some shit in that built motor for it to be fast. Everybody loves to hear this fucking thing wail. Going, 8,000. Well, right now, like I said, there's some chewed up wires from my fucking rats. I'm a procrastinator, I guess, but I'm not. It's what do they call it? It's Irish Spring. Said Irish Spring fucking keeps them away. We'll just see. I mean, what's a $3 investment? In fucking 90 bars of Irish Spring. Sorry for the camera work. Once again, you try to blip fucking throttles and shift and all the regular stuff that happens in trying to and steady it. I mean, look at this. We're bouncing around. Somebody's gonna get motion sickness watching this fucking video. But maybe I can just let you guys just enjoy. Oh my Jesus Christ. Let me just have you. We don't want to go too. There's cops around. 55 miles an hour isn't too bad, Mr. Cops, if you get my video. But it's not terrible. I'm just doing a nice little drive. And these things are insulated pretty good for the most part, as far as hearing the crackles and the pops like me. Yeah. So every time I let off on this gas, it just pops and bangs. This thing's planted so good. I got those Duane mono balls just for the front, and I redid my thrust arms and lower control arms and the bushings and everything. And she just hugs. She hugs good. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit. I hear this thing is just low, so either somebody's pulled over or some cop is somewhere. Let's let this fast Nissan Sentra figure it out. He's coming up on me. Or maybe it's a Nissan, what do they call them? What's the shittier one? The Urus? No, that's Toyota. The Leaf. No, it's not a Leaf. Who gives a shit? It's a little four-banger front engine. And don't get me wrong, boys. I've been in this situation too. There we go. Pulling hard on top of 6. You know, I think these things are good for at least 150 in top of 6. Maybe 169 or 170. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Nardo Gray. I think that was an RS. That was an Audi RS 4 or 5. No, not a 4 or 5. Audi RS 4 or 5. Oh fuck, maybe it was a 5. I don't know. It was 4 doors. Do they even have 4 doors RS 5s? Let's just see. And we don't do this too often. Mustang with the bedazzled license plate. Okay. It's a nice fucking car though. I love that car. Beautiful. Oh shit, man. You too, brother. You too. So I guess the top speed's limited on this thing to 155. You know, because of that power decrease. We gotta follow these wires. Like I said before, some rats chewed some stuff up. Let me slow this thing down a bit. Some rats chewed this thing up a little bit. In the engine bay. The mass airflow sensor's got some wires. I saw a little bit of fraying. That's what I'm gonna call it. It could just be old dry wire. This is a 2008, so that happens also sometimes, right? So maybe it's just old dry wires. The casing that protects the wires comes off, and then it starts to get a little bit brittle. What are you gonna do, right? This thing's 13, almost 14 years old. It runs like a raped ape, with a pepper in its ass. All right, boys or girls or whoever my audience is, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to just push subscribe. It really, I know everybody fucking says it, but building up something, that's a passion. It's not the best content, I get it, but it's my content. Cheers, everyone. Duane the Wrench. And once again, apologize for the camera work because I'm a fucking idiot. Yanking hard. Cheers, everyone.